Good morning, Facebook. I'm trying something new this morning, so right now I cannot see if you can see me or if you can see anything. So let me find me on here, which is always a scary thing. Okay. And there is a delay. I'm trying to reverse the camera so that y'all don't see everything backwards. So, is my head cut off on your end? Not that that would matter. Okay. And there is a delay, so if somebody could comment. Oh Lord, what am I doing? Okay, oh Lord, what am I doing? I know I gotta turn this volume down. Y'all just bear with me just for a minute because I'm trying to make it where y'all don't see everything in reverse. And I'm not sure. Where's the sound on this thing? You can tell I'm not technically with it. I may have to switch it back around. Okay. I'm gonna go with this. I see myself there. I know there's a delay, but I want to try to fix it where y'all don't have to see everything backwards. And let me grab, hold on, let me finish my coffee. We're gonna make a sweet roll breakfast this morning. Nothing savory, just something sweet. But good morning to everybody. I hope you can see my whole head. If not, that's okay. I'm probably missing part of my brain anyway. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to finish making up my coffee here. See, I'm behind. I'm just now pouring my coffee in my little thing here. Which I love this little thing. This was a gift and I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to go with this. I'm looking at you. I don't see your comments up there, and I'm not seeing them down there. So I don't know how I'll rectify that later. But in the meantime, let me just give my hands a rinse. I have my oven preheated, and let me tell you the exact temperature. Okay, it is preheated to 375, and I had an extra one of these in my cupboard, so I'm going to use this to make them. And these are called Crescent Cinnamon Rolls. So if you're craving something sweet and you don't have the canned cinnamon rolls and you're not great at mixing up doughs like me, we can make this simple recipe to make do. I wish I could see my comments. So I'm not going to worry about that right now. So, okay. You're going to separate all of your dough into the little triangles that you get. When I woke up this morning, I opened up my phone and there was this big black screen. Severe weather in your area, headed your way. I've never seen that on my phone before, but the news didn't say anything about it, or I flipped it over to the weather and it wasn't talking about it, so I don't know what that was about. And for those of you who are, you know, in other areas that may not have crescent rolls, they're in a can, just a long can like this, kind of like biscuits, and they're in, it just says crescent rolls. So it'll look something like that. I don't know if you have anything like that comparable in the areas that you are, but they're very common here. And whoever invented them was a genius because they work so well for so many recipes. All right, I've got to have a sip of coffee because I have not had my first sip this morning. So there's a delay there, so I'll have my coffee. I'm watching myself. Okay, so we've got our rolls separated. Now we're going to make the filling. And you need 4 tablespoons of soft butter. Use a fork for this. I set my butter out last night so that it would be soft. And I'm just going to kind of mush this around. And then you're going to add 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Just kind of combine all of this. I hope everybody's having a good 4th of July weekend if you're celebrating. I know that I heard some fireworks off in the distance last night. Thunder did okay with those. So hopefully he'll do all right if there's any major stuff going on. We don't have a ton of it in the neighborhood, but there are a few people that shoot them off. Alright, so I've got the butter and the sugar pretty well combined here. So it'll kind of look like that. And then you need to add, get this right for you, 2½ teaspoons of cinnamon. Y'all know I like a little bit of cinnamon, but I don't want to go crazy. So 2½ teaspoons. But I might back up on that a little bit just for my taste. I don't want to over cinnamonate me and Matt. I just put roughly a teaspoon, maybe just a little more in here, and I'm gonna kind of okay, so that's what it looks like with just a little over a teaspoon, like that. So I'll put a little more, but I'm definitely not going to put the full amount. It's just not in my blood. And I think I'm going to say that's good. But like the recipe, if you really love cinnamon and you want to use the recipe, it's 2 and 2.5 teaspoons of the actual cinnamon. Okay. All that. Give it one really good stir mix. All right. Finished with that. Now I'm going to bring over, first I'm going to have a cup of coffee, a sip of coffee. Okay. Now what you need to do is you're just going to spread this onto your little crescent pieces. I haven't made them before, so I don't know if there's a good rule of thumb on the best way to do this. So I'm just going to try it with a knife. I've got my spoon there if I need that. And see how that goes. I don't know if you can see. Let me lower this just a bit because my screen is showing it a little cut off, so and you're just going to spread this over each of your crescent rolls. I'm going to go ahead and roll these two up, and then when you roll them up, it said to put the little smaller side facing down. And just keep going until you have all of your crescent rolls filled. And you get eight crescent rolls in a pack. Two more. Let me get my spoon so I can get all this out. last one. Set that aside. Roll the last one up. And then I'm going to kind of just arrange them in here. Okay, get my hands around. And then you want to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes, and we've got, like I said, the oven on 375. So I'm just going to pop these in to the oven, and then I'll show you how to make the little glaze that we're going to put on top. Be right back. To 12 minutes. And I'm going to run around and just see if there's anybody on there or any comments, because, and bear with me, I'm trying to learn how to do this so it makes it a little bit better for y'all to see. So I apologize for any inconvenience, but hold on one second. Good morning, Melissa. Morning, Linda. Morning, Jackie. Morning, Pam. Right, Melissa. I think that is, if I turn the camera a different way, it doesn't reverse everything. So this is how my house actually is. And when y'all normally see it, it's the other way. And I probably am flipped around too, but anyway. The only thing is I got to figure out how to work. See, I just now came back into screen. I've got to figure out how to see the comments when I'm doing this. Okay, so 10 to 12 minutes on that. But then we make a glaze. And let me grab my butter. It said that you needed 2 tablespoons of butter, 1/4 of a cup, plus 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla, which I have right here. So I've got my little whisk here, and I'm going to put, I've got my butter melted already. I'm going to add in my powdered sugar. My 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla. That's 1/2, so I'm going to use just 1/2 of a half. Okay. All right. And then you just whisk this all around and get all the little lumps out. And when your crescent rolls are done, you pour this over, and you have your basically your homemade cinnamon rolls. And that's all there is to that. So I don't have any other components to this breakfast. So, and I didn't make a previous batch because there's no way Matt and I, well, we could, but we shouldn't eat 2 whole cans of crescent rolls. So I will post a picture of these rolls when they come out, and I will post the recipe over on Life with Annie as well. So it was just a quick little breakfast this morning, a quick little test. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do the videos so that y'all can see things a little bit more real instead of kind of reversed. I know when I show you something written, it's all reversed. You can't even see that. So I'm just trying to work with it. I'm not a tech kind of person, so I'm kind of training myself, so I apologize for any inconvenience. But I'm glad that you joined in. I'll come around there one more time just to see if there's any other comment or question or anything, and then I will wait the 10-12 minutes and post a picture for you guys later. So let me come around there. But I might need my eyes. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Brandy, Brian, and Tommy. Thank you, Linda. It's always a pleasure. Always good to see you on here. I hope you have a great 4th. I hope everybody has a great 4th. Thank you, Melissa. And one other thing for Brandy and Tommy, I have found a new recipe for summertime doggy treats that I may try to do in the next day or two. So if they're around and available to watch, I'm going to make them up for Lucy and Thunder, and I'll probably do a live video when I do it. So thank you all so much for joining and for being patient with me while I'm trying to figure this camera thing out. And I will hopefully see you again really, really soon. Have a great Sunday, everybody. Goodbye.